There's something very unfriendly about this place. Do you feel it, Gerard? I do, Alorora. The aura about this place is all wrong. Oppressive, tyrannical, sinister. We have this letter that we haven't read yet. I know it's a formality, but shouldn't we at least give it a look? It might give us a clue as to what Strahd wants with us. It can't hurt. Unto the visitors in my land, Count Strahd von Zarevich, Lord of Barovia, sends greetings. Gentle travellers, I pray you accede to my humble wish, and meet with me tonight in Castle Ravenloft. Your activities have brought many questions to my mind. As you in turn must possess certain curiosities about me, I feel a friendly interview to be in order. My carriage shall bear you to the castle in both comfort and safety. It is therefore in pleasurable anticipation of our conference that I await your arrival. Count Strahd von Zarevich. Well, he certainly expected us to not say no, and the Burgomaster hinted that we may not have any choice. Let us present smiling, friendly faces to him, at least for now, and see if he'll tell us anything that may give away his intent. Wise words, Velika. Wise words. Well, let's not keep him waiting, shall we? Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ravenloft Strahd's Possession. When last we left off, we have been invited to see Strahd, and we didn't really have much choice in the matter. We are currently in, if we check the map, Castle Ravenloft main floor, and there are ways that we can go, like the way out. Let's just leave. It looks as if we shan't be leaving until our meeting with Strahd has played its course. As we appear to have little choice, I believe we should continue on and greet the lord of this place. I dare say he will be glad he met us. Let's hope so. There's also this here. 2 ways we can go, and guards. Very sinister looking guards that stand absolutely still. Apparently the lord of this castle doesn't want us exploring his home, or wandering too freely from our path. With what we've heard of Strahd, I say we go only through those rooms open to us. For now, anyway. So, the only way we can go is this way. And there's another way we can't go, guarded by, 2 guards. And this little area here that leads to nothing. I presume this way is where we'll be meeting Strahd. Oh yes, this looks like a dining room. Let's see what happens, and then the game ends. I doubt that will happen, but you never know.
The doors open upon a scene of warmth and invitation. It's before the richly laid table and other fine appointments of the room can be examined. The single occupant of the chamber draws all attention. It can be none other than Strahd von Zarevich.
Welcome to Castle Ravenloft. I trust I have not inconvenienced you. It is easy to forget how commanding a summons can seem to wanderers such as you when exploring a new realm. You understand that no ordinary turn of the road led you to this land. All who enter it arrive in answer to a call, to a summons more binding than any a mere lord might give. Here we are, all of us, and here we shall remain. No road leads out of this mist-bound universe. The land entraps many. Its ruler is no exception. And so I have devoted my life to this problem. It is the least a lord can do for his people, is it not? My most recent study concerns certain portals, those dimensional gateways of which mages and philosophers speak. One such portal may lie in the caverns west of Barovia, near the river. Aside from myself, I believe you are the first to hear of it. But please, before you rush to the shores of the Iblis, allow me to present you with a key. If you are to gain entrance to these caverns, you will find it necessary. I have no time to try the key myself, for adventure is a luxury I can ill afford. However, as I see you are capable, and as I trust you would never betray your host. The key shall be yours for a time. Go as my agent and search out this gateway beneath the Ibis. But enough talk. Please, I have invited you here to join in a pleasant repast. After we finish the best food and brandy wine Barovia has to offer, I will have my carriage return you to town.
The encounter ends as pleasantly as it began, with a heartfelt farewell and wishes for a safe journey from Strahd von Zarovich. Has the Lord of Ravenloft proven himself a gentleman? As the carriage clatters back across the bridge, there is time to reflect on this first encounter with Strahd.
Well, I don't know about you, but he seems a lot more pleasant than I thought he'd be. Kind words can deceive, Falcon, and the kindest of words deceive the most. There's something wrong about him. Agreed, Velica. He was too eager to have us go there. To this cave to the west of Barovia. A trap? Possibly, Aurora. Either way, it's our only lead that we have. And night is slowly starting to draw in, so we should make our decisions quickly as to what we want to do. If you're trying to get home, that is potentially the only way you can. Which makes me think that this indeed is a trap. You'd be so eager to rush over to there that you'll fall into any ambush waiting for you. Indeed. We have little choice, however, so let's get ready and head out. With caution as our ally. So, a number of things to note about that meeting. First, Strahd is hardly subtle. He was going to say mere mortals, but then caught himself, but the slip-up was already noticed, and why would he trust us so readily? We've only just arrived, he doesn't yet know our intent, and yet he's like, sure, you can go and check out this area with this, seal of entrance. I don't trust it. I don't trust it one bit. Also, someone mentioned something. You can apparently put these on your back. Yes, you can. You can put quivers on your back. And something else. You can right-click on portraits to put an item back in your inventory. Also something else. Velica doesn't seem to be attacking with the weapons that she has, which makes sense because they are, weapons without much reach. I wonder if a greatsword would have the reach, however. And I know where I left a greatsword. We left a greatsword over here in the Paladin's house. And I believe that is around here? Yeah, I think it's about here. So let's go and check that out while we still have time. We need to go this way, I believe. To the west, and quickly, because yep, the sun is starting to set, and I do not want to, it's totally the wrong way, isn't it? Yep. Remember when I said I wanted to go west? I actually want to head east. My bad. My bad. Also, there is someone we probably want to talk to that I didn't actually speak to before. There is a house. Yes, you! I thought I'd spoken to you in town, but I actually haven't, so let's say hi. Again. We don't mean to intrude, but are you alright? Yours is one of the few doors not barred to us. We're in search of information.
Door? Unlocked? Have I left the door open again? Does it matter now that my son is lost? You have no idea how I've searched. No idea. The townsfolk talk as if I never had a son. Or as if he's been dead for years. If only the dreams would tell me more.
Dreams? We thought to ask for assistance, but you look as if you might need our help. Are you well?
Oh, my dear son. He's not alive. Not in Barovia. I can tell you that. Our father feels these things. He knows them in his dreams. The dreams. I've seen the dead, bloodless face of the boy, of my son, and I've heard him speak. In dreams, he tells me he will be avenged. And then lightning strikes in the forest, and he is gone.
I wonder who he's referring to. Maybe the person we attacked in the forests. Doubtful. We met a gypsy on the way here. Do you know the Vistani?
My friend, Have no dealing with the Vistani. I warn you. Such vagabonds may have had a hand in my son's disappearance. No good townsfolk will have aught to do with them. They deal in curses and fortune-telling. I believe them to be thieves.
Well, if there's nothing we can help you with, we shall be on our way. Indeed. No one can help me now. Poor man. Is there truly nothing we can do? I'm afraid not, Velika. We searched that area quite thoroughly, but there was no trace of his son. The only thing we can do is leave him to his grief. Right, we need to find that house, and I believe it is that one we want there, so quickly to the east. There is one item I would like to retrieve. Keep going, and there. I think that's the one I'm looking for, and this is when it's not the one I'm looking for. That one there. Is this the one? No, this is actually not the one. I want, that one. The one to the south, laden with items on the floor. Yep, that's the one. We want to go a little bit down here, and to there. Because I want to retrieve a two-handed sword. This weapon might be something that Velika can use in the back row. So let's see if we can find it. That's a long sword. That is not what we want. That is a broadsword. That is not what we want. That is a two-handed sword. Okay. So if I give you that, and then we can put this on the ground. Yep, that is actually highlighted there indoors, saying that we can probably use it. Also, our inventory is a bit laden with stuff. You know what? The sling can go down here, and you're really not carrying very much, which is good, because if we end up having someone shuffled out of our party, we don't want to lose anything in particular. In fact, while I'm thinking about that, we should probably shuffle things around a little bit. We don't need Strahd's invitation anymore. That is not useful. Loads of potions here. You can carry them. Does that mean you're... Nope, still unencumbered. And keep that hammer. Put the pick down. Longsword, broadsword, +1. We don't really need any of these weapons, so they can all go down as well. You know, we should actually put a few around this corner here so that we have a bit more room. There we go. Like so. Like that. We have a bag here full of stuff. Also, we should put a few of these down. Someone also mentioned that you can just pick these up and throw them again, and save on having multiple throwing knives. That's probably a very sensible idea. Speaking of that, we could probably put a few of these away now. And by away, I mean on the floor. There is the Paladin's Dagger. We definitely want to keep that. And I think we're good for now. Excellent. With that done, we should save. This room is literally going to become one of our repositories for stuff. And I'm not going to say no to having a safe repository for stuff. Also, considering it's getting dark, I might want to think about... Nope, it's not dark enough yet. So we were told we had to go to the west. And there is likely a way out to the west. Yes, a way out there, by those stones. Those stones seem very conspicuous, so I'm going to check them out as we pass. Oh, detect magic has worn off. Fair enough. And this is the way to the Burgomaster. Actually, is there something I want to do there? There might be. There's a place I don't think I've been in here. Probably a good idea to check that out. Or rather, I haven't really explored that thoroughly in some of these areas, so I'm going to go back to this part, because I was a little bit fast in my explorations. There's something on the floor there. I don't know if that's something I've already found, but let's have a look. So we have that there. So this is Strahd's Writ. And there's something else in the corner. Scroll of Ice Knife. Well, that's worth getting. If only so that we can have that spell. Anything else here? Well, there's a mirror. With no reflection, of course. That makes sense. Well, if anything, finding that was good. Also, don't want to speak to the Burgomaster again. That is not going to be much of a conversation. I doubt Strahd wants to see us a second time. And so, out we go. Back out onto the road, eh? Back out, away from the safety of the walls. It's not that safe in these walls, Falcon. Safer than out in the roads. That is true. I'm not keen to be out in the wilderness once, especially considering you. We're much better prepared for them than we were in the past, though. That we are, but I'm still betting that they've got a few surprises up their sleeves. Indeed. That person actually appeared before these people disappeared, which is curious. The peasants need not have hidden at my approach. I'm not here to raid the place. What on earth am I supposed to do with such quiet? Maybe we've come on a holiday, with the folk gathered in one great hall. Yes, that's it. We'll soon hear them singing from the other side of town, dancing to such a beat, I'll be tempted to frolic with them. But no, I don't hear a single breath. Not one. An influence radiates about these stones. A climate of power surrounds them. I can't tell what it is, but it extends about us as well when we near them. A vital energy of some sort. I have a theory about this, but it can wait until I have to experiment with it. For now, we're going to cast a prayer spell and a couple of aid spells so that we are better prepared for venturing out into the wilderness, because that's exactly where we're going. I don't want to venture out into the wilderness, but we literally have no choice if we want to follow the plot. The plot says so. And so, we save, and we head out. And this leads us to the wooded area west of Barovia, and a very obvious house over there, and an NPC over there. I see bats approaching. Watch out. I see them too. How about they? Fortunately, we can take care of bats pretty quickly, though there are a lot of them. Also, Velika can actually attack with that weapon, which is fantastic. These are not ordinary bats. These bats are undead. Curious that such things would fly about so openly. Who created them? I have no idea, but I don't like it. Be very careful, everyone. Very careful. There's another pair. There's more than a pair of them. Oh, there's a lot of bats. Fortunately, bats aren't the most dangerous, but they will eventually overwhelm us. You know what? I'm actually going to use the arrow keys for a moment. They don't hurt that much, which is nice. Gone through all of our aid hit points, though. Someone, by the way, told me that what Bless does in this game is give you temporary hit points, which is interesting. Doesn't actually say how many hit points it gives you. Can't really check, which is a shame. So, this area doesn't appear to have a lot in it. I'm going to wager that the things ahead of us, yep, are rocks. And, oh. That is no bat. Indeed, that is not. Ah, poor shot. You tried. That's a werewolf! I never thought I'd see such a thing in a place like this. How could you tell it was a werewolf? I've read about them. A savage bestial nature combined with a humanoid physique. A blurring between man and beast. Make no mistake, that was a werewolf. And its body, it shifted back to the mortal form that it had before its change. There is something gravely wrong in this place. You're not wrong, my friend. You're not wrong. And so, when we come back, folks, we're gonna keep exploring this area. It certainly seems like a very dangerous place. A very dangerous place. Not a very big place, though. Also, stone circle around here. I wonder if this place has been, boarded much like that circle in Barovia. We'll find out soon enough when we go there. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.